Chapter 49, the chapter of Enclosures, containing 18 verses, written at Medina. Exteri entitled this chapter, the chapter of walls. In the name of God, gracious and merciful, O ye that believe, prefer not what ye have done to what God and his prophet hath performed, and fear God, and hear whatsoever ye say, and seeth all that ye do. O ye that believe, when ye shall speak to the prophet, speak not louder than he. Cry not as when ye talk among yourselves, lest ye render your good works vain and unprofitable, and know it not. God hath tried the virtue of them that speak low in the presence of the prophet. He shall pardon their sins and give them an exceeding great reward. They that call thee behind the enclosures know not what they do. Had they attended until thou hadst been towards them, they had done very well. God is gracious and merciful. O ye that believe, if a misbeliever desireth to preach to you, distinguish the truth from a lie. If ye give credit to the ignorant, ye shall repent you. Know that the apostle of God is among you. Ye shall offend God if ye obey unbelievers in many things. God willeth that ye embrace his law. It shall rejoice your hearts, and make ye to abhor disobedience and impiety. Such as abhor it are steadfast in their faith. Through his special grace he knoweth them, and is most wise. If two nations or two provinces are people of such as believe in God are at odds, reconcile them. If the one do injury to the other, fight against him that is unjust, until he repair what God hath ordained. And if he make reparation, reconcile them with equity, be just. God loveth them that do justice to his people. All those that believe in his law are brethren. Make peace among your brethren, and fear God, he shall give you his mercy. O ye that believe, scorn not your neighbors, peradventure that he shall one day be of better value than you. O ye women, scorn not others, perhaps they shall one day be more worth than you. Utter no reproaches, and give no name to your neighbor that may displease him. Call him by his name, otherwise ye will disobey God. Such as repent not are exceedingly to blame. O ye that believe in God, take heed of evil thoughts. These are oftentimes in the number of sins. Do no displeasure to your neighbor, and speak to each other nothing that may displease. Who among you would eat the flesh of his dead brother? Ye shall abhor it. Fear therefore God, who is gracious and merciful to such as have his fear before their eyes. O people, we created you, male and female. We have caused you to issue out of your loins, people and nations. Ye know each other, but your greatest honor is to fear God. He knoweth you, and understandeth all your secrets. Some among the Arabians have said, We believe. Say unto them, say not, we believe, but say we are obedient. Otherwise faith shall not enter into your hearts. If ye obey God and his prophet, ye shall be recompensed for your good works. God is gracious and merciful to them that obey his commandments. Such as are beloved of God, believe in his unity and in his prophet. They doubt not of his law, and employ their persons and wealth for the propagation of the faith. Say unto them, Know ye not that your law proceedeth from God? He knoweth whatsoever is in the heavens and earth. He knoweth all. They think to do thee a pleasure in saving them. Say unto them, Believe not that ye pleasure me, for it is God that guideth you into the way of salvation. Ye ought so to believe it. God knoweth all that is in the heavens and earth, and beholdeth whatsoever you do. And so, unless you're trapped or prevented by something other than, oh, it's inconvenient to walk out and I'm just going to start yelling. No, a person should approach and just talk. Stuff like yelling and whatnot should be avoided. And these insulting nicknames that people come up with for politicians and other people, they're going to have to answer for that. And, you know, you don't mention bad about people unless you're actually addressing the wrong. You don't just go around backbiting and even slandering people. If you're not sure, just don't assume the worst. Especially don't express that you assume something that's, facts, not in evidence. And having a lower voice in the prophet isn't just a physical thing, because certainly the prophets are dead. It is something in the way of not saying, oh, well, my, disregarding what the prophet has been inspired to teach. Now, saying I don't like his favorite foods or I prefer to dress a different way, as long as you're following the principles, there's no problem with that. But when a person, says, well, my philosophy, that sort of way of thinking, and certainly trying to impose your, not, and trying to impose your own philosophy, as people would call it, on others. That's just, yeah,